Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. We're back with episode 6 of our Kingdom of France series. Here today we have a chance to reclaim the Kingdom of Heaven, and we'll have the series finale here today. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like. Subscribe if you're new and here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, and what you would like me to replace this series with the next. Doesn't necessarily have to be Total War, can be just strategy game, just generally on the channel instead. So welcome back guys, let's get stuck into it. So we currently have King Louis, our second king of the series. He's got some dismounted Hospitaller Knights, along with some Templar Knights with him and a catapult unit. We're ready to reclaim the Holy Land against the Obids. So, looking further back to the last episode, we had the battle for Seville, and we've managed to take Granada and Fez. We have a nice little stronghold here. We control the trade routes through the strait here, which is fantastic. What's going on here? Oh, Aragon is currently besieging in North Africa. Still got the entirety of France under our control, and the British Isles as well. So, let's get stuck into the Obids here today. So, the French king is going to embark against the Obids. Let's declare war, call everyone in, and they're fled. Great, they ran so far back up into the hills. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, we'll try and siege this one out here. Now, we've got a decision to make here, because we can attack Jerusalem in one strike. However, catapults. That's the only thing. We've only got one piece. If we lose it, it's not going to look good. 4 units of spears, 2 units of Hara Fisher infantry, a lot of Sudanese archers and normal archers. We have 5,020 to their 2,240. Look, you know what? I'm just going to risk it. We'll chuck a quick save and a hard save, just in case the game crashes. And let's fight this one on the field of battle. Sometimes mods are unstable when you record them and stuff. The Battle of Jerusalem, 1228 AD. We're going to take and reclaim the Kingdom of Heaven. So yeah, if I was to do another 1212 AD campaign, let me know in the comments. We could play as Sicily, France, not France, the Holy Roman Empire, that's what I meant to say. We've already played as France, of course. Austria, there's a couple of Germanic kingdoms that we're still yet to play as well, which is alright, but I feel like we can end the series here. We've become the French Empire. Once we reclaim Jerusalem, it's probably going to be pretty much like a steamroll, whichever direction we go. We fought off the Counts and Toulouse and the Southerners. We threw out the English in Bordeaux. We had the Battle of Agincourt. We then pushed over the Channel, had the Siege of London, making the Welsh, Irish and Scottish bend the knee. We doubled down to Iberia, liberating them and helping out our allies in the reconquest, the Reconquista of Spain. And now we're going to allow pilgrim passage to be unpestered in the Holy Land. Okay guys, welcome to the battlefield. Let's wait, because it's a little bit foggy. Why is it so foggy in Jerusalem? Yeah, that's what we want, a nice dry day. Okay, well, what we want to try and do is allow my catapults to push somewhere. How are their towers destroyed there? Okay, so it looks like we're probably better off going this way, just due to probably the lack of arrow fire. We do have some swordsmen here that realistically can kind of cut down the gate. Heavy losses is what probably could happen. But we want to try and get in and take Jerusalem as quickly as possible. I'm nearly willing to risk it. Archers will go here. Because the catapults are further on that side, we want a lot more of our infantry here to push that way. The rest, if they somehow get in, they can be here. And we'll leave the king there, and we'll probably just split our cavalry up as well. That's just fine, and we'll sit that there. Alrighty, let's start the battle. Quickly pause. So we'll see how we go. There are catapults there which you need to watch out for. You go for this. And because you're actually not in range of everyone, we can actually move you a lot further up there, which is good. Alrighty. So here is the French renowned cavalry, of course. These guys have got us so much out of a pickle. With the hearing of the French reconquest of the Holy Land, a lot of new Hospitallers and Templar Knights conscripts throughout Christendom were keen and ready to sign up. So it looks like they're moving archers there, which is interesting. So, looking at my range finder, that'd be in range there. So let's start it. Let's try and get some catapult shots off. Let's go with a standard round, more accurate, instead of going with a flaming shot. And let's try and break down this enemy gate against the Ayyubids. We've had a little bit of practice fighting against Caliphate and Islamic members, because we managed to liberate Iberia in the reconquest. So we know they're fighting, we know their tactics, they're fighting in their homeland, which they have the advantage. But we'll take it. Okay, you can push for this, that's fine. Okay, how well are you actually pushing against that? I'm curious now. You've been pushed in here, 1% damage. 2%. That's not too bad. Okay, let's move my archers up and try and get some shots off. Let's move you there. Okay. 3. 13. How well are those shots doing there? 15. Yeah, then yeah, we can't move up anymore. I was hoping I could, but I don't think I could. Alrighty, let's deal with my reinforcements now. Looks like the majority of the push is going to come from that side. That's alright. Now with my archers and crossbows here, let's try and get them there. Quickly now, double time. You can sit just here. And you can move there. Alrighty, how well are the swordsmen actually trying to break that down now? 21%. They're not doing too bad, hacking and slashing the Hospitallers. Some of them are just sitting back though. I wonder if the normal sort of Frenchmen, yeah, they're axes, so maybe they're doing it a bit better. 54, yeah, because technically you really should be using axe units, great axes in vanilla Total War Attila, which we're playing on, which the engine we're playing on. Obviously the mod we're not, but that would be the best bet. Alright, let's speed things up. Settlement damage 36%, morale -7, attack defense. So they've already got a bit of a debuff already. Just due to... Oh, the enemy gateways have been destroyed. There. Oh, really? That side was the first to fall. Awesome. Let's push everyone in then. Allow our cavalry to pick an individual unit each. Is there not too many barricades there or anything? No, there's not. They're actually quicker than the catapults, and they probably lost a lot more men as well. So here we have the Crusaders pushing through the breach. As long as they can get some ground, we'll be fine. Those axemen who've spent the last little while trying to break down the gate, and now we're in proper hand-to-hand combat and fighting, which is going to be tough on them. Right, push up and through where you can. Just try and get my cavalry to break through. Alright. Have we gotten through here? I think we have, yeah. Yeah, we've gotten through there. That broke. Good. Push there. Where? Really? Those swordsmen broke. Oh well. Alrighty. The king can sit here just fine. Archers can probably move up there as well. The thing is, right, we're nearly better off rotating our spare cavalry down here. Just so they can get in. Alright, let's push for that. So these guys are going to do a bit better. The swordsmen. Against those spears. And the barricade is actually further up there. Hospitallers! At the ready! They seem to be rotating already. Alrighty. Good. The further that we can pull that... Oh! Yep, and it's been destroyed. Good. Look, you know what? Go for it. There's no one actually holding here. I don't know why. I was going to get them to move around. Switch to an explosive round and try and hit in there. Because for some reason, they're actually like clustering on that little peninsula there. No way. If that hits them... That's perfect. You can't get much better than that. Right, now we're in the city with our cavalry. Oh, this is a little bit silly season there. Oh, now they're starting to block and cut us off. We'll try and hit these guys there before we get caught and stuck. Oh, those catapults are doing alright there. Basically get everyone there to push around to be freed up. Alright. It's going to be a good charge here in the city square. Nope, they just sort of... It wasn't as good of a clash as I thought. Okay, so a spear unit's come there and I haven't realised. So you just need to break away then. You might be able to blitzkrieg it away. Alright, push for that. I thought I gave the order for a lot of these guys to sort of push through this. Anyway, they've smashed that infantry there. Just need to get around, like go down there, then get around that. Right, hammer and anvil strike the back of that now. And that. Heavy shock infantry. Yeah, they're just too strong sitting there. Get our cavalry out, get our infantry in. We need our infantry to start lifting. Get our archers in here. Bit of artillery shots, they're doing alright. Let's move you guys up here then. Yep, that broke. Good. Now that's going to free up these infantry to push for that. Alright, let's continue just to cycle charge that a bit more. Right, you're sitting back there fine. I told this cavalry unit to get out, but now that it has, it's just routed. Our infantry's trying to go up through here. Alright. That's good now. And get everyone to push that. Hold on, that's fine. God damn, these Sudanese archers are holding out so well. Swing around that. It's so hard when you're trying to just fight with one open way. There we go. Good, that's been set. Right. Now go, yep, get the cavalry around there. And let infantry take on the rest. Alright, that's opened up here now. So push north. Good. The last lot of spearmen are holding here. We'll push up and get rid of those archers, and then we should be able to get around the back of their general. Oh, god damn. Not what I wanted, but looks like they've just pushed it. Well, now you've actually got around there, so you might as well. Sometimes you can be a bit cheeky and get around it like that. Alright. Go for that then. Let's go for a cycle charge then. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, our heavy cavalry is going to make quick work. Yep, and we got him straight away. Decisive one at that. We've taken Jerusalem here today. King Louis, deployed 5,020, lost 551. Dahoud, deployed 2,000. Daoud. Yeah, or it might be Dahoud. I think it needs to be a H. Deployed 2,240. But I have heard that name, Dahoud, before. Dahoud. As long as you know what I'm saying, doesn't really matter. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. We've taken Jerusalem here today. We have revenged Orlando Bloom. Okay. Alright, so we've taken the city. Occupy it straight up. Our papal favour has increased, of course. So they still have Damascus. They've lost... Wow, they've actually lost Alexander... Whoa, really? And Masariah. Like, taking... What are they? Levantine rebels. Oh, okay. Well, I just think the Ayyubids are quite weak at this point, which is interesting. Alright, let's break down stuff where we can. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the French campaign. I'll keep the save file, of course, if we ever want to go back to it. But I think we're sort of done. We could steamroll the east if we wanted to. But you know what? I think I might sort of move on to something else. Maybe play as Sicily. Sicily would be quite cool and different. Taking North Africa. Diplomacy-wise, trying to take the peninsula will be hard and tricky because there's a lot of Holy Roman Empire puppets. Greece... we couldn't really invade into. Maybe playing as the Holy Roman Empire. That's something we could do. Potentially. Dealing with a lot of their puppets and stuff. But, all hail. King Louis. His family tree is secure. Unfortunately, Simon died, so they didn't have any children with Mary. Charles is currently next in line. And, Humbert. Through, yeah, because he's my bastard brother, isn't he? So I guess it goes through the daughter again there. But no matter. Time to end the French campaign here. Let me know what I should record next. Doesn't have to be the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD mod. Could just be another Total War or a strategy game in general. We're back with episode 6 of our Kingdom of France series. Here today we have a chance to reclaim the Kingdom of Heaven, and we'll have the series finale here today. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like. Subscribe if you're new here with notifications on. Necessarily have to be Total War. Can be a strategy game, just generally on the channel instead. So welcome back. Oh, damn it. Oh well, we'll try and siege this one out here. And let's fight this one on the field of battle. Sometimes mods are unstable when you record them and stuff. The Battle of Jerusalem, 1228 AD.